So in the trailer, we all saw this thing on the Falcon, and we were left wondering, what is it really? Is it a map? Is it a weapon? What exactly is this? Well, after someone by the name of Julius sent me an email with this picture, it really got me thinking. So I digged a little deeper, and if my calculations are correct, get it? Because it's a C-3PO video, calculations. This piece here is from C-3PO's head, or it's a piece that will be swapped into his head. It's not a compass or a weapon or anything, it's the same looking piece that goes into his head or his belly button. At least, I think, and I could totally be wrong, of course, as the movie's not out yet, but it looks like a similar piece. Now, this footage here is courtesy of Gordon. He's the best 3PO droid builder and actor I've seen next to Anthony Daniels, so follow him on the gram. I'm going to put his link down below. He builds and designs his own stuff, and he sent me this video showing his 3PO armor. Check this out.
That little guy, same one that's on the head.
Okay, so we can see that these two pieces aren't exactly the same. While there are some similarities, they're really not the same piece. However, that doesn't mean that we can rule it out completely. It might not be from 3PO's head, but it could be something new that will go into his head, which gives him those red eyes. The piece we all see in the trailer is all blue and electric, kind of like a holocron. This tells me that the piece must be new, and it's something that might be planted into his head, or it's been taken out of his head, as we saw here, and maybe now it's activated or something. Now, what this piece does, I really have no clue, but I know it's obviously important to the plot since we see 3PO's head getting worked on when he says goodbye, essentially. Meaning his brain is probably getting swapped or swiped or something for some certain purpose. Whatever the purpose is, it turns his eyes red, I imagine. Now, why would they need to do this? 3PO has been around since the beginning of episode 1, so essentially Anakin created him and he's been around for this entire thing. He has seen things and he knows things that no one else really knows behind the curtain. He got his memory wiped in episode 3, so that means his entire knowledge of who he was or any memories or anything like that were wiped away from episodes 1 to 3, so the prequels don't exist for him. So maybe whatever they're trying to do is trying to get something back from his memory before it was wiped by Senator Bail Organa in episode 3. We have to realize that 3PO was around for a lot of the prequels. If you even remember, he even became a separatist droid at one point, and it was kind of taking over his personality. So this leads me to my next theory, which I think would be super cool. Maybe this is a way for him to control the Separatist army, as we can see the B-1 battle droid behind him. Just imagine, the Resistance needs more troops, as we saw in episode 8. They're pretty much dwindled down to nothing at this point, and they don't really have any people. So 3PO takes it upon himself to be able to synchronize with the entire droid army from the Clone Wars, making them all good guys. This would be the coolest thing ever. An entire fleet of all the droids just marching into battle to fight the stormtroopers. It would kind of be like the Clone Wars 2.0. We would see all our favorite ships again, we would see all our favorite droids again, and it would just be really fun to see on screen. If that's not what's going to happen, then I'm thinking that he either has some information that's been stowed away or maybe wiped away somewhere in his memory, and hopefully it's still been saved, or this piece that goes in there is going to be able to rekindle that memory that was long lost. And maybe that memory will allow him to be able to send the heroes on their journey or help them continue somewhere with whatever they have to do. The trailers haven't given any plot points, so really we don't know what it's going to be about, at least not for sure. So let me know below what you guys think about this. Do you think it's just a similar looking piece, or do you think it actually has some merit? Have an awesome rest of your day. Hit like on this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, remember, the Force will be with you always.